I didn't even think. Oh, we're live.
Is it there? Are we done? Are we off?
No. We're here with the Clayton. Trying to get YouTube to work. Okay, I got a link.
Right, we're off. There you go. We're live. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's
We are
up.
here at the Clayton.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone heard that.
I don't even you can see, but yes, we're here. Apologies, we're a bit early because Jeff the taxi man came an hour early.
He said, no, he rang you to say my drop off
Yeah.
before you is an hour early. Is it alright to come pick you up? I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We've never moved so fast in our lives.
No, we weren't ready.
But
We
we're
said we were
here.
ready, but we weren't ready. Right, let's.
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna go
we
for a
thought
wander.
we'd take you on a wander. We're going to
Yeah.
go and get some food.
Yep.
We've had some questions asked, the same
Actually.
questions numerous times, so we thought
Go on.
we'd cover them. And then, I don't even know if we're walking the right way now. We can't do two things at once.
We can
What we're
try.
doing.
We can try.
So yeah, while we're on a walk, we thought we'd just go over a couple of questions and then open it to you guys. See if you want to ask anything.
If we don't get run over, this should be a right giggle.
So can you remember what terminal it is that we walked to?
Yes.
Are you just going to follow me?
Yes. I could do a different way. Well, let's see, because this is going to be difficult. There you go.
And remember to look left and right when we're crossing the road.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to go
To one of the terminals.
to one of the terminals.
When we see the sign, we'll tell you which one, because we never remember.
Yeah, there's it's the arrivals, and they've got like a spa, and we're going to get something to eat. We've had nothing to eat. Yeah.
Nothing all day. So
Absolute
quick
fail.
hi to Leon,
Hey, Leon, you alright, mate?
Kelly,
Hey, Kelly.
13 GDM,
Hello.
Edwardine, I'm sorry if I've said that wrong.
Are you butchering these?
Lisa has retracted her statement. John Herbert, hi John.
Hey, John.
Lisa, there we go. Hello, Nick and Craig. Did you spell our name wrong, Lisa?
Whatever it is, I've been called worse.
They're going again. We're flying tomorrow from Gatwick. See you there. Hopefully see you there, Will.
Yep.
Hang on, because I'm gonna.
Okay, we turn you around.
Nearly as tall as you.
That's ridiculous.
Stay there a minute. Epic Phil says hello. Hi Phil.
Hiya, Phil, you alright, mate?
Bill and Glow, just off to Hollywood Studios. Oh, we'll see you there real soon, Bill and Glow.
We will.
We're looking forward to their vlogs.
Yes.
They're doing quite a lot this trip, aren't they?
Yeah, yep.
Hi Jeanette. Hi Aunt and Ruth. You should be packing. Hi. Hang on, Laura. Oh, hi Roy and Laura here flying from Heathrow tomorrow. Might see you there soon then, Laura.
This is crazy. There's just there's so many people.
Nice lad Dave. They're flying on Monday, staying at the Roseninn International. Predictive text, Lisa. Right, let's quickly walk.
Yeah, well, there's no cars here.
So hi to everyone, and thank you so much for.
Yes, thanks for joining us. It's we don't normally do a pre-travel day because we don't watch them.
We don't have much to show. We
And no.
drive an hour and a half down the motorway.
Yeah.
We go and get something to eat.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd mix it up a little bit, go live, and just have a chat.
Yeah.
We are at the airport.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. And you see him?
Hi June.
There you go. Seeing you tomorrow. Yeah, and as Nick was saying, we've had a lot of questions.
Two in particular.
Yeah, quite a few. Mostly, I mean, welcome to everybody who's because we've had a mad influx of subscribers.
This little series we've just posted has done so much better than we could have ever expected.
Yeah, which is still mind blowing. It's still mind blowing that people want to watch us bimble about. But yeah, so we've had quite a few. We did do a Q&A where most of the questions were answered, and I do kind of point people in that direction. But it also
We've decided to go a little bit more, just a little bit more.
yeah, a little bit more in depth. Because
It gives us so much to talk about.
well, yeah, it does, but people want to know, I suppose. So
We'd want to know.
we do, we always do.
So the questions that we normally get
Yep.
are how
I'm
do
s-
they manage to afford to go to Orlando all the time?
Yeah. Which is a
And
good one.
sort of why? Why
Yeah.
do we only go to Orlando? Why do we go there all the time? I'm sure there's something else that's really, really close.
I know. I know.
You
Well,
might want to see how to walk from the plane hotel.
definitely people want to see the Terminal 3 meet and greet pre-book pocket. Defo.
definitely. That's actually one of the reasons we stay at the Clayton is because it's right next
Yeah.
to Drop and Go.
And we don't walk it. We won't be walking.
Okay, I think we're back.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Yeah,
Hi,
we're back.
Christina. Great to see you live. Not long to go now. Well, that's it, and it means that we haven't left you
Yeah.
hanging for a weekend.
And I've not picked up a camera in anger for
Yeah.
3 months.
We'll
And
get to practice.
yeah. So,
Practice before we get there.
anyway, let me just show
Oh, yeah,
lovely
I
people where we are. We've just walked across from there. And we're off to T3, I believe. Yeah,
I thought it
T3.
was T1. We follow these signs anyway. It's not
Oh, I
T2.
can't remember.
We've made that
Well,
mistake.
yeah, it's definitely not T2.
So,
So-
light-hearted questions to start off with.
Light-hearted?
For Florida, why do we like going to Orlando all the time? That's light-hearted.
Well, okay. So, let me turn you around.
Do you want me to get in your face with it?
Absolutely not. So, Florida, I fell in love with Florida years ago when my mum took me when I was a kid. And then when I was old enough and I had a kid, I took her. I've always loved Florida, always loved Orlando, and I don't really want to go anywhere else.
I just don't know any better. But I do know that I just wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
No, we're not.
Just big
We're not
kids, aren't we?
drinkers. I used to be. Well, I'm not anymore. I'm not somebody that really don't like going in the beach and whatnot. So theme parks are where it's at for us. I mean,
Like I said, we
Yeah.
go there because we just don't. At the moment, we can't think of anywhere that we'd rather be.
No.
Craig, I'm new to the Orlando experience. I'm new to any kind of travel experience. I didn't go anywhere for the majority of my life, and the first time Craig took me there, I was just blown away.
yeah,
And it was like, this is where I want to be all the time.
as I'm sure you all feel that way.
Yeah, people that haven't been don't understand, but if you know, you know.
I mean, I used to go a couple of times a year when my daughter was, I don't know, probably about
Why do I look
6.
at me?
I don't know, it's better than looking at me. When my daughter was about 6, I went a couple of times a year. Then, well, hang on. Well,
Sorry, Keith, make sure your Esters are up to date.
wow, Keith,
When you renew your passport. If you
Nicole,
renew your
Nicole,
passport,
schoolgirl error.
make sure that you renew your Esters as well so that they match up.
So, I mean,
We'll have no more said about that.
we're going to get onto another part of it as well.
Oh,
So,
we're getting deep now.
yeah. So, in the back end of 2016, I developed I developed a ridiculous skin condition, like nothing you've probably ever seen before.
He looked like he had been. I never saw you at your worst,
No,
but the photos, he looked like he lived on the sun.
yeah, it's called, if anybody cares, pityriasis rubra pilaris. It's really rare, and your skin 100% burns 24 hours a day. Let's get out of the way.
Yeah.
So, well, just people coming up. So, yeah, I had all the symptoms. If anybody's interested, I've got some gnarly photos of how it used to be, and I can pop them in the Facebook group. It's bad. It's bad. So bad that I was pretty much confined to the same room for 2 years. 3 years, actually. Yeah. So yeah, basically a long time. And then obviously COVID hit, and the drugs that I was on to try and solve the problem made me immunosuppressant. So I had to be at home again So for another couple of years, so sort of like 6 years, I lived in one room in the house. That you possibly saw in one of the vlogs we filmed before. I've not been in that room. We don't use that room anymore. But it was a mess.
PTSD.
Yeah, it's tasty. I smoked in there for like 6 years, but it's done now. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, when we could go back, we did. But it's not just me that's had fun and games. So go on. In fact, hang on. There you go.
Oh, okay. Spotlight on me.
Yeah, if I can figure it out. There you go. Go on. So
Sorry,
tell them
it's
about you.
Not something I talk about very often. I had a undiagnosed tumour for most of my adult life, and it put me in a wheelchair. Couldn't walk for a year. I was in a bit of a state. Google, God bless it, because my tumour was 1% of 1% of 1%, so nobody knew what it was until Google told me. It got me in a bit of a state. Recovered. Met Craig. Almost got my legs back. They're as good as they're going to be. It left me in a bit of a tangle. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about it because I can feel myself getting upset.
That's fine.
So this year has been one big YOLO, basically.
Yeah.
We've just gone and thought, you know what,
At it.
Yeah, we've been through so much. I shouldn't even be here now. It's got to my mum and Google.
Yeah, the tumour that Nick had nearly killed her.
Yeah, there was a time limit, but enough about that.
Yeah.
Smashed it. We are
We're
both.
at it now.
We're not 100%, but we are
No.
so much better, and we're in the fortunate position this year to be able to just go. You know what? Let's live it.
Yeah. And we have.
The bank balance has lived it, but that's the next question.
The next thing. So, okay, so basically we don't spend anything at all. We don't do any extra sort of like curricular activities, if you will. Everything we do is say in Florida. And with the job that I've got and the hours that I can do, we can afford to go a couple of times a year. Nothing else, but we can. You might have noticed we're going 3 times this year.
With some extra expenses.
Yeah, I had some inheritance come through, which was completely unexpected.
Very unexpected.
Very unexpected.
His mum passed away, nearly 14 years ago?
Yeah, my mum passed away about 13 years ago, and something came through from that.
Just out of the blue.
From out of nowhere, yeah. So yeah.
God bless your mum. Never met the woman, but she's a legend.
Cheers, mum. So yeah, and also, I mean, that's something we did say as well, but I do put the money that we do save, I do put in to stocks and shares ISA, and I do day trading as well. So that's, you know, that supplements what.
Just making what we save stretch as far as possible.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't do it all on the credit card.
Yes,
we don't spend money we've not got.
And this is definitely not a typical year.
No, it's not.
This is you only live once. It kind of feels like we've lived twice this time round. But it does mean that you should have a video every week for the rest of the year.
for the rest of your lives, yeah. We are. My job's changing. Same company, but I'll be doing something different, which involves. I'm not going too much into detail, but it involves me probably not being able to have 3 weeks in a row, like we're doing this time. So I will be next year, and it does kind of. Well, it involves working with. It doesn't really matter, but it's different times that I have to that I can't take holidays. So next year we've not booked anything. Don't know what we're going to be able to do.
It's going to be so sad when they disappear off of his Virgin app.
Don't. Well, if I'm left alone with a computer, anything's possible. They're a couple of the questions that we've been asked the most.
Yeah, it got serious. We should
and it's
go and look at food.
And what were the other questions? Another one?
For the minute, I think we covered the main ones that we wanted to address, because it's not just one or two people.
Yeah,
it's
there's a lot of people.
a
We get
lot of
DMs
people
and people
in
asking
boxing,
what I do
yeah.
for a living, and it's sort of like, you know, instead of telling everybody over and over, because what I do, I work for a leasing company, and it is very dull.
So dull. He talks
Um,
about it all the time.
I love my job, don't get me wrong, and if I didn't have it, we wouldn't be going here. But you know, it's not exactly what you'd call entertaining. Is it?
No, it's not.
So yeah, if while we're here, if anybody has got any questions,
Yeah. I'm gonna look down for a
Oh,
second.
have you not?
and
Okay,
I
well,
don't,
rack
I
'em
don't
up, let's have
know.
a look.
We might have nothing. They might have all left
Okay.
because we've bought them stuff.
Yeah, probably. Well, at least then, if
Oh,
anybody
okay.
asks, I could just have a look at the live. It's all on there. Everything you need to know about my comedy, skin disease, and your tumour. Wonderful.
I'm not even mentioning the name because everyone will just be like, "What?" It was
Yeah.
like 1% of 1% of 1%.
If anybody's
They
actually
wanted to
bothered
do
to
a
Google
case,
what I
yeah.
told you as well, yeah, good luck. Don't look at the photos
They
unless you've got a...
wanted to do a case study on me and my mum because it was hereditary and that was
Yeah.
one of the 1%. And because I was so young, which was another one of the 1%.
Oh, what that like?
They were like, "We come to London." I'm in a wheelchair. My mum's not much better than what I was.
Yeah.
You want to come to London and do a case study?
Yeah, my blood...
Absolutely not.
My blood sample sat in... what's it called? Thomas Jefferson University Hospital in America. I'm in a...
Epic Phil.
What's he done?
He's being mean.
What's he saying?
I bought Rosenin International and decided to knock it down. Everyone will be after you, Phil.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's not fun.
Where are you staying? June says. I'll be Rosenin International. No,
What,
no, no,
this
no,
time?
no more of this gallivanting off to fancy hotels in the middle of nowhere.
Right, actually, we're here, and we're all wrong. So hang on, let me show you.
I was half right.
Well, we got the word terminal
I
and
said 1 or
departures.
3.
So it's Terminal 1 Departures A is where we are. There you go.
Read that one. Hi guys, so honest and genuine. That's why your subscribing is soaring from Ian Lyons. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Ian.
cheers, Ian.
Again, we don't quite understand it, but we're very,
No,
very
no,
grateful.
we're just a couple of
Being
normal
listened
folks with, you know, with a camera. I mean, somebody sent me a message the other day, and they said, if we see you, are we okay to come and say hello? And it's like, yeah, you know, it's just we don't get it. It's balmy, but thank you, we love it.
Hi guys, have you ever been asked about buying
About what?
for people on here? Or like taking gifts home?
No,
Hi guys, have you ever been asked about buying for people on here?
no,
No one's ever asked us to take stuff home.
no. Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Sinesta Suites on International Drive? Any good?
No, we haven't, but I have seen videos, and I know people who have.
Yeah, a few people that I've spoken to
Yeah.
said that they've stayed there.
The
and
Jamaica
they've
Court,
enjoyed
innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do they have a kitchenette as well?
Yeah, that's the sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sweet bit. They got a kitchenette. Yeah.
So it's. I've heard many good things about it.
Yep.
I think our signal went down. We knew that it went down for a bit.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I've got.
Keith,
5G.
I agree entirely, guys. I used to go to Spain 2 or 3 times a year, but since I went to Orlando for the first time in September, it's adios to the Costas.
Now, when you've only got a certain amount of holiday time, you know, if you can, you know, if you can afford to go to Spain and spend the money in Spain, you know, I mean, we've done really well with the what do you call it, the annual
Now that we're spent
passes.
up, we'll probably be going to Spain. For
You know, if
long
we're going anywhere, we're going to
weekends.
Malta because it's just it's 85 quid to get to
Yeah.
Malta because my auntie lives there, so it doesn't cost us anything to stay there.
Oh, Edgar, that's brave of you guys to share. Smashed it, guy. Like I say, it's
It's
not
fine.
something that we ever really wanted to talk about, but when so
Not
many
really, yeah.
people were asking us, we thought if we just touch on it now before we get into the holiday, then it's done.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, we were asked about because when people do ask us, hang on, let me just. Yeah, when people do ask us about if we do tell people that, you know, about our previous conditions and what have you, and Nick's ongoing conditions, we are asked if we have what's it called,
It's the
IC.
I downloaded it, but I couldn't get my head around it, so I didn't bother doing it.
Well,
It'll be
there's
fine.
basically there's the DAS pass and the
I can't tell you because it should
Nick
be
knows.
around here somewhere.
Well, people have told us-
IBCCES.
IBCCES.
That's for Universal.
yeah for Universal.
But that just
But we've kind of we've not done either. We're not. it's not something we really want to do.
I feel bad because I feel like I'm dragging you behind, but Craig's been brilliant. I can't do the queuing for too long. So when we went with Auntie Jen, I asked Craig not to show me, but I was actually back in wheelchair for last day.
I was pushing two of them in bloody wheelchairs.
Yeah. I was like, don't show me. I spent so long trying to get out of one, don't show me. But
yeah.
I did notice that the camera was really low down. I'm like, oh god.
We do know about
I hate asking for help.
Yeah.
I hate asking for help. Craig has been absolutely fantastic. If the queue's too long,
obviously
we don't do it. But we've gone back enough to we can do it next time.
Yeah,
I
we
do
don't.
do Hagrid's
If the
in
queue's too
September.
long, we just wander off,
Yeah.
and we'll do it again different time.
Exactly.
People, they do
It's
ask
one
us,
holiday and we need to get on everything.
yeah. But it's not something we do, not something we're bothered about doing.
People ask for advice. How do you do the dance? How do you do the
Yeah, we don't know.
universal?
And
I've
we're not
tried. I've looked at it, and it just absolutely thrashes my head. So I just walk away. I'm like, it's fine. If we don't get on something, we don't get on something. If Craig wants to do single rider, he knows that he's more than welcome to it. I know he doesn't like leaving me because I'm terrible when
I don't
I'm
leave
on
her.
my own.
I've never done a single rider. If she's not up for
But
it,
he knows
we don't
that
bother.
He can do it if he wants to, but we can't help with that because I just don't know.
Yeah.
I hate asking for help.
Now the other one that's I've remembered, sorry, is do we want to try anywhere else other than the Rosens?
I'm happy to try other places other than the Rosens.
Not bothered.
I know we know that everything that we want is whether it's Point, International. We've not done the one further up.
Yep.
But
The closest to
we know
Universal.
what we're getting. We know where everything is. We know
Yep.
that they've got exactly what we need. We get the free breakfast.
Oh yeah, with Virgin.
With
Yep.
Virgin. I wouldn't say no to one of the hotels, but I wouldn't want to go off at iDrive.
No, well, no, I don't. I mean, I've stayed in villas. I've been down to Devonport and much further away. But now we've found iDrive,
Yeah.
and yeah, we're just
Our first
happier.
holiday, we booked the whole shebang. We booked the car, the villa, all the passes, everything. And then we were looking through one day and we're like, hang on a minute, why are we doing this? Because look at this is like a third of the price.
Yeah.
And so we changed it. They were brilliant with us when we changed it.
They were really good.
Went to Rosen and it's like, no, this is perfect. Yes, it might be outdated.
The one holiday that we originally
we're outdated.
well, yeah. The one holiday we originally paid for, booked and what have you, we changed and we made 2 holidays out of the same amount of cash, back to Florida.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was just-
we don't
yeah.
we don't need a bloody villa.
If it was the once in a lifetime holiday.
Sooner or later that
then-
will happen. I mean, between us we've got 4 kids, and you never know.
When they've saved for themselves.
Yeah, when they
to come with this.
God.
Because this won't be happening with them. But
No.
my
That's something else as well.
youngest is just turning 19, I've got 20 and 23 coming up.
Yeah,
so
my
mine
daughter
are
turns 16
all like, yeah, you can sort it out yourselves. I didn't get to go.
And
when I was younger.
that's another thing. How do we afford to go so often? We don't go in. We go in the cheap times, so we don't go in school holidays. Not only can my skin not take it in August, or we are going like last day in August this year, but in sort of like July, August, my skin just can't take it. Still, it's still in a pickle.
We get you the factor 50, and I have to.
Yeah, I have to have factor
Mum,
50, and
get
every
your
now and
sun cream
then I
on.
forget. I just get excited.
They're in
Are we
Universal,
gonna go in?
just
Are we gonna go in?
spraying you.
Yeah.
I
Are we gonna go
don't.
in?
We'll probably lose signal if we
Yeah.
go in.
Okay, then we'll not
We
go in.
can try. If we lose signal, then thank you so much for joining us. And I've just lost everything apparently.
No, it's not so good. Have you got any questions?
Don't have to explain yourselves, Lou and Mill. Thank you, Lou and Mill.
Thank you. No,
Like I said, we just
we don't
looked
have
at the
to.
one.
It's just that the amount of people that have asked. Oh wow. Oh bless you.
Hi, Gary Wallace.
Hi Gary, you're right, mate.
Hi, Stu and Janine. Are you live streaming Epic?
It's all right, pal. Wow.
I thought you were in the airplane.
I don't know what that was. Yeah.
Trolley.
I hope you're all not as deaf as I am now.
So, are we live streaming Epic?
Yes.
Opening day?
Opening day. Yeah.
We might do some more while we're there. We're not under the
We won't.
illusion that we're going to get to do like loads of rides or anything.
No.
For us, it was just about being there and the experience of it all. So
It's
And
my
we just
birthday
got- we
while we're
got
out there.
giddy, yeah.
So I've got an annual pass day booked
Please
for
don't
that.
feel like you need to explain to everyone's being so nice.
No, thank you very much. It's not a case of feeling like we've got to explain. It's just that a lot of people, we get so many messages and people asking all sorts of questions, and we do tell them, and you think, do you know what, if we just, because normally I direct them to the sort of the Q&A, and it's, yeah, okay, it's kind of in there, but you know, it's like, well, let's just tell everybody.
Yeah,
You know.
Christine, you do live your best life. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christine.
Thank you, Christine.
Christina, did you get sorted with the IB? I caved.
No.
I caved with that. I tried and I just caved. I was like, I'm fine. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'll work around it. And like
Universal
I
are really
said,
good. If we need a wheelchair, we can get a wheelchair. It's fine. And the transfers as well. You can get like a transfer if you're in the queue and she's having a particularly bad day. We can get a wheelchair, the transfer one, and just wander up. And then when you get to wherever you get, whichever the ride is to the end of it, you can get out of there, and then they have the wheelchair back. It's brilliant. What are you
So
smiling at?
pleased to know you are okay. Just the message. I'm just trying not to look.
Oh, right,
really
okay.
nice messages. Have you gone with TUI? They go.
No.
Nielsen. He's doing it on the 30th, heading to Rosen at Point. No.
Excuse me, I've never
But
been
we
with
do know
TUI.
that Rosen Point is
Have we? Oh, did we?
fantastic.
Was it who did we go
We
with?
didn't go with Ryanair. You going back to
No,
Malta?
not Ryanair.
We've
No.
only been with.
Have we only been with Virgin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
In
looked
the
at TUI, but it still worked out better for us with points to go with Virgin.
yeah, the Virgin points. I mean, they've cranked them up. What you actually need this time. But shall we do a spoiler? Shall we tell the people?
What are we? I don't.
September.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Then yeah, why not?
All right. We got another voucher.
Oh right, okay, I'm with you now. So I'm just reading many nice messages.
I had to buy a few points, but it's still nice and cheap.
He had to buy a few points, and it still worked out
That's incredibly cheap.
cheaper than economy seats.
So we got upper class again. One way. Yeah, we're going out upper class, coming back premium.
It would have more to do it both ways, a lot more.
Yeah, I didn't have enough points, and I had to buy, I think, a couple of hundred points from Virgin. So, but we've done it and we've booked it. We've not booked the hotel yet. That's not
Yeah.
But I think that came to something like 800 quid each for the flights.
I don't know.
Yeah, I paid. Yeah,
I
800 quid
just
each for the
switch off all
flights.
that.
Going out upper class, coming back premium.
Are we retired,
Welsh.
says Samantha?
Oh God, I wish.
Absolutely not.
No, not yet. I've got another 15 years of this ridiculous work malarkey that you've got.
I've just turned 40.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Just get that in there.
Cheers.
Hi from Grumpy and Stitch, aka Dawn and Paul. Hi Dawn and Paul.
I don't know.
See you in Orlando real soon.
Yeah, again, we can't believe there's so many people going out in May. It's our
Ian.
favourite time to go.
Sam, I've stayed at Sinesta. I think it's you that's mentioned it, Sam, for some reason.
Somebody did.
They're heading back again this year. They tried the Surfside suite, but with 2 teams, the extra room and big fridge suits us better at Sinesta. Am I
Yeah.
saying that right?
Yes, Sinestro, yes.
Starflyer is waiting for you too.
I'm not being.
that's
Yeah,
an
there's.
excellent
Oh,
segue.
do you know what? Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, go on, you knock yourself out.
So, on the 7th of May at 6:30, we're having a charity event for Macmillan.
Macmillan Cancer Support,
The largest swing tower in the world.
the largest freestanding swing tower in the world.
Um,
That I swore I'd never go on. Derek, if you watch this,
yeah,
cheers.
a few people mentioned it to us. I mean, obviously, Stephen Carroll's got a lot to answer for.
Yeah, we weren't going to do that.
No.
We just weren't going to do it. I
We
don't
look
like
at
it. I
and
don't
be
want to
like,
do this.
absolutely not.
But anyway, we are.
Yeah, so Derek, bless him, says that I challenge you. If you hit 25...
No,
was it
no, no.
25?
He said he'd pay me 100 quid to go on it.
Oh, he wasn't
And I
actually
said,
challenging you?
no, I
Just
said,
right,
like
okay.
a plant pot, said to him, if we get 2,500 before we come home, I'll do it, but don't give me the 100 quid, give it to charity. and then it just went mental.
Cogs started turning.
Well, then we hit it in like about 3 seconds of me pressing enter or something. No, we got about 600 subscribers. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot of subscribers. It went mad, and I've learnt my lesson. So I thought, do you know what? My mum, she passed away in 2013 with cancer, and the Macmillan nurses basically looked after her at the end of life, and I've never forgotten them. They've been brilliant, and anything that I ever do charity-wise is for them. So, I mean, it's touched both our lives, hasn't it?
Yeah, and we wanted to do something that meant something.
Yeah.
Um,
And this does. It
Yeah.
definitely does. And there's a lot of people out there. I mean, it's something ridiculous, like 1 in 2 people are going to be affected by cancer.
oh, we don't.
Anyway, I don't think, Christ,
Yeah.
we're bringing people down today, aren't we? Jesus. Sorry. But
So
anyway.
we
yeah.
wanted to make it not just a celebration of what we've accomplished,
Yeah, but
um,
do something about
but
it.
we wanted to make it something worthwhile,
Yeah.
something that does touch many people's hearts as well as his own. I didn't expect it to be the Star Player. I was thinking like Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
I might brave that because so
Well,
far
look-
I refuse to go on it.
Well, look at it this way. We are not going on the slingshot. It doesn't matter. That's just not happening.
So
But anyway, yeah.
So,
The point
May
is,
7th, 6:30.
yep.
I don't know what that is in English time at the minute. Late. We may live stream
Half
it.
11.
Obviously, we're going to probably be clinging on for dear life, so whether we'll be able to live stream or not, I'm not sure.
We're going to try
But
it.
we
We
will
might
get
try a
as much
Facebook
footage
Live.
as possible. We know that we've got a couple of people joining us. Everyone's more than welcome to come and join us. Please don't go out your way.
On
your
the
holidays to
Facebook group,
join us, though.
yeah, don't go out your way, it's just us. But yeah, Carb Slayer YT Facebook group.
Yeah.
If you go on there, there is a Just Giving link for it.
And
No,
we also
you don't
have
have to.
a
Just
celebration
watching the
giveaway
video.
on there as well.
Oh yeah. And there's we got some mugs to celebrate the 2500. So we got a giveaway on
No,
there.
it's not just
No, they're lovely mugs. If you want to be involved in the draw for that, go there and just comment on the post. We're not selling them. We've been asked. We're not selling them. We got permission from the Rosen to use their logo if we just for non-profit. Nobody wants merch.
so
but we're doing
the
it.
chariot event, any proceeds that the video makes, I know we don't get a lot, but anything that it makes, we're
yeah.
going to donate, we're going to match it. We've already put in
Yeah, I've already
our chunk
put.
of change as well.
Yeah, I've already put
Um,
100 quid in,
so,
and
and
that's
we'll-
way
yeah.
more than the video's going to make.
We'll leave it running for probably about a month. That's when we get the most out of our videos.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it for a month, and then anything that we get through it, we'll show you what we're doing,
Yeah.
and we'll add that to the pot as well.
Yeah, any sort of live chat, not live, well, super thanks or whatever. We'll throw it all in
Yeah,
there.
anything
So
that
you-
comes from this.
Obviously, if you don't have to, it's much appreciated.
just
If you
watching
do,
it
just
and let
watching it
YouTube
is let YouTube
Add
pay.
to the pot.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Any other questions?
I don't know. They've stopped scrolling, so I don't.
Is it
scroll
broken?
them. Oh, okay. There we go. So Paul goes next Saturday. John, next live at the airport. If you could stand on the runway to get the noise of the plane, that would
I
be
know.
quieter.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Live stream, watching from Canada.
Oh, I'm from
Granville.
Canada.
Oh, hi. Hi in Canada. Why don't you move to Orlando and vacation in the UK? Oh, if we could.
Yeah.
If we could.
Yeah, I work for my company. I don't own it, unfortunately. Although they do have an office in Miami.
Sorry, I didn't mean you looked old, just meant you always seem to be on holiday.
Yeah, that's the best
but
way.
With the dates that we normally get, Craig really makes the most out of his holiday days.
Oh, yeah, that was
like with
another
bank
one, yeah.
holidays. So bank holidays is snuck in there. He gets his birthday day off, so
At
that
work,
gets
yeah.
snuck in there. So it's just about sort of being smart with.
So I've
when
used, for
we
this
book.
3-week holiday, I've used 13 days. Because there's 2 bank holidays involved in my birthday.
You just don't go to work when we go on holiday.
Not in
maybe.
May. I don't work in May.
And you take your computer and checks in and does a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
if we're just chilling around in hotel
But
room.
it's good of my my company to let me have. They don't normally let you have 3 weeks in a row, but because the first time we did it, I was recovering, and then I sort of said, "Oh, you let me do it last time," and then it's gone on from there.
Nigel Wavers just scream. There'll be no letting go to pay.
I'm gonna have to nip out to the outlets and get some brown shorts.
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much for all the
Yeah,
fantastic messages.
thank you all very
Me and the
much.
wife's been to
It does mean
Orlando
the
3
world.
times in 5 months. Going back for Halloween Horror Nights. Can't get
Legend.
enough.
Legend. Alan
Jade
Wicker.
knows.
Alan
Have a
Wicker.
great time, guys. We've just got back. You're gonna love Epic. Ooh, have you just been to Epic, Mrs. P?
No, I can't wait for that.
We started to go
oh,
in Florida
there you go.
2018.
Because
There had to be one.
this was always going to be a great idea. Let's go and live stream at an airport. Yeah.
So they started going to Florida in 2018 after her mum recovered from stage 4 cancer, so she understands. Everyone's been so understanding. We had the pleasure of meeting you in the Rosen. Stu and Janine. Oh, Stu and Janine. Hi, Stu and Janine. You did indeed. I think we bumped into them a couple of times afterwards.
I did.
It's like going to Tesco and you see someone.
Do you know?
down the aisle.
Hang on a minute, just because this blew me away. We got recognised in our local holiday
Yeah, that was
ages ago,
mad.
and it's bonkers. I mean, it's
I
bonkers
thought you were
anyway.
just someone, because Craig knows everyone in our local area, so I thought you were just someone you knew. And I'm just there carrying on with my shopping. I felt so rude afterwards when you said that you didn't know her.
Yeah. Well, apparently, what we do now.
Ross, Emma and Ross here. We've just discovered your channel since coming back from Florida in January. Love you guys. Thank you for all the content.
Oh, thank you.
so much, Ross.
It does. It means the world. It does. It really does. It gives us such a different outlook when we go on holiday. It's. I mean, because that's in essence what we do. We are just filming our holidays, and I've got bitten by the vlogging bug. I love it. I
think
love
we
making the
should,
videos. Yep.
End on this one last question,
Okay.
because this is a very important question.
Oh, go on then. Go on.
Are you guys looking forward to Universal UK? And would it sway you from travelling to Florida?
Absolutely not. Yes, I'm looking forward to Universal UK,
Yeah.
but nothing. But wild horses and
That's,
all that sort of caper.
we know what the weather's like in the UK.
Yeah.
No, we're excited to
I'm excited to go.
see it
Yeah.
progress
Yeah.
as it opens, just like we did when we kept driving past
Yep.
Epic, seeing that being built up. Excited to visit, although it's a few years away.
Yeah, if we're still vlogging and still alive,
Can't
then
see
I'll.
it swaying me.
No, it won't.
But it does mean that we get to have a little bit of Universal when we're broke.
When we're broke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's going to be cheaper going to UK one than flying over here.
Yeah, but I'm just going to go there and go. You know, it's just not as good as that, and that's not it. It's colder, and I can't get to Walmart, and Walgreens is miles away. You know, that sort of.
I've got to get on a plane to get to
Shit.
Walmart.
Yeah, and I don't. Thanks. God damn
Excitement.
it. What were we going to tell you? Oh yeah, I'm not totally sure if we are going to do a Walmart vlog this time like we normally do, purely because we've already done one 3 months ago. If you want us to, we will.
Might add it on to something else.
Well, yeah, but like a normal, like hour-long full tour, there can't be that much more to see. I mean, if you want to see it, we'll
There
do
might
it.
be some Mother's Day stuff.
Well, we are going to go to Travel Day. Will include
if it's
Walmart,
wanted, we'll do it.
but yeah,
We just didn't want to overwhelm you with
Walmart
so
videos.
many
I love
Walmart
them.
videos.
I love them, but you know, Walmart's like its own theme park.
We are terrible for watching Walmart videos.
Yeah.
We do, we love them.
Which
and the
adventures
longer
with
the
Ben, he
better.
don't even talk. He just wanders around. But,
It
yeah,
takes us 2 days to do a full Walmart video.
it's hard work. Well, I love it, and Walmart's just amazing.
Does this say how long we've been going on?
Yeah, far too long. It says top corner.
40
far too
minutes.
long. Yeah, but that's after we cut out.
Oh, right,
Okay. Anyway, if is there any other questions before we go and get something to eat?
We're about to watch some of your vlogs, but we'll watch this live first. Have a great holiday. Thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Have a great time. Yeah, lots of people saying have a great time. Wait until you get
Can't wait.
recognised in Walmart. Yeah, thank you everyone so much. All
Yep.
the support we've already had on the Just Giving page.
You're all legends.
Support that we get on Facebook. Our Facebook group is
We haven't got the best subscribers on YouTube. They just are.
you
They're
are
just amazing
fantastic. So yeah, once again, if you're not part of our Facebook family, come and join us.
Yeah,
Cardslayer
Card Slayer
YT.
YT, go and have a look. We will be doing some Facebook Lives on there as well, and little bits of what we're doing on that
But we
day.
don't want to talk to each
that
other
sort of thing.
anymore.
Which is now.
Yeah, yeah.
We've had enough already, we've not even gone on holiday. No.
Yeah, we're going to get some food
Yeah.
and go and start Charleston.
Excellent. So thanks all for
Thank
joining us,
you.
and we'll see you real soon. Real soon. Let me turn this off. Bye, everybody.